Good afternoon, good people. Welcome to another edition of Double the Innocence with your boy E-Dub, gem dropper, showstopper. A little bit irritated right now because, honestly speaking, it's one thing to be stuck in traffic from Monday to Friday. It's to be expected. You know, they got the rush hour traffic, people either trying to get to or from work, trying to get home. Understandable. So when you're stuck in it from Monday to Friday, you know, I'm sure nobody signed up for it, nobody likes it, but we accept it and we deal with it. One of the most irritating things is to be stuck in standstill traffic on a weekend. So, seeing as I'm stuck in traffic, I figured I might as well come up here and talk to you guys. Now, allegedly, apparently, TNT has lost inside the NBA, has lost the NBA on a whole. NBA is signed with Amazon, I believe it is. So because they lost the NBA, they lost also the inside to the NBA. Inside NBA, which is that's a show with Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Charles Barkley. Very good show. Very entertaining. I mean, honestly speaking, you know, like when you watch an NBA game on TNT and then you got to watch these guys afterwards, it was a treat. But like I said, because TNT has lost the NBA, they no longer have inside the NBA. Allegedly, apparently, Amazon wants that entire staff. They want Ernie, they want Shaq, they want Kenny, and they want Charles. Basically, I think they want the exact same format. They just basically want to move it from TNT to underneath the Amazon umbrella. And exactly how the show was being done is exactly how it would continue to be done. Now, Charles Barkley, he's not really about all of that. He's not really feeling it. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the two people that are going to be, that already said that they're not joining that particular format was Ernie, who is basically he's the conductor. He's the one that makes that entire, he's a chef. He makes that whole thing work. Like with the different characters and all that kind of stuff. He's the foundation. But allegedly, apparently, he said he's not going. And Charles Barkley, allegedly, apparently, is not going. Now, my question to you guys, do you guys really think that this show could be a fragment of what it was without these two individuals? Without both Ernie and Charles? But especially Charles Barkley, because if you ask me, Charles Barkley's character is the one character that made that entire thing work. Anybody gonna let me in? There we go. Tell you, traffic is a hard thing. Unless you're working with other people that are compassionate. Because, I mean, you know. Anyways, that's a different story for a different day. My point is, I believe that Charles Barkley's character, and this has been since he's been in the league. For whatever reason, his character seems to resonate amongst people. Very simple. That dream team that they sent out there. You had all kind of superstars. You had Magic Johnson. You had the Michael Jordans of the world. The person that everybody wanted to hear from on a continuous basis was Charles Barkley. Why? Because he gave you the raw, authentic version of honesty. And because people remembered him like that from the Dream Team, that was able to help him on this particular platform with the other 3 individuals that I was telling you about. But I honestly think you take Charles Barkley away from that equation, you're not getting a complete product. Charles Barkley, if, in my personal opinion, is the gasoline that helps that entire equation function. I mean, and if Charles Barkley's not going to go, who are you going to replace him with? Draymond Green? Don't get me wrong, Draymond Green, he's a bit of a character in his own right, but it's no Charles Barkley. My question to you guys is, how do you think all these changes is going to affect the overall product of the NBA? With this whole move that they're moving to Amazon, I mean, as basketball fans, as long as you're showing me a game, I don't care what you show it to me on. I couldn't care less, honestly speaking. As long as I'm seeing a game that I'm interested in and I can watch the game, I can watch the game without sound. Which is something that I started practicing doing as of late, because to listen to some of these announcers, like, you know, a guy like Reggie Miller, who I enjoyed his career, but to hear the nonsense that he's spewing at some of these games or whatever the case may be, it's a little bit overbearing. So a lot of times, believe it or not, I will put that TV on mute just to enjoy the quality of the game and not be sidetracked with the nonsense that comes out of some of these individuals' mouth. But if you show it to me on Amazon, you show it to me on TNT, you show it to me on NBC, it doesn't matter. As long as I got a game that I can watch, I'm good. But do you think this is going to be a positive effect for the NBA with this move, or a negative effect? Already, I think it's starting off a little bit on the negative side of the fence, for the simple being that allegedly, apparently, TNT is taking the NBA to court. For the simple fact of the matter that in their contract agreement, they had the right to match any offer that was made to the NBA. And according to TNT, they said they matched the offer that Amazon had made. But the NBA decided to go with Amazon. According to the NBA, they said Amazon never matched that they never matched that. So that's the reason why Mr. Silver Slipper decided to take the NBA and move them over to Amazon. Let me know what you guys think. Short term, is this a good move for the NBA? And long term, is this a good move for the NBA? That being said, I want you guys to share. I need you guys to like and subscribe. Help this channel grow. I will be going live today at probably about 3 p.m. For anybody who's interested to come up there. We're going to talk about something totally different. Allegedly, apparently, there's a young lady that her objective in life is to have 600 body counts. You guys want to know what those body counts are? Join me at 3 p.m. We'll talk about it then. W to Sins with your boy E-Dub is out. Have yourself a blessed day, peeps.